Hi everyone, you're welcome once again today to my YouTube channel, and I want to say a very big thank you once again for always following, always liking, always sharing. We really appreciate you. Without you, we would not be here. Thank you for following. And so today we are going to zero in on women gender. We want them to be able to spend their money wisely. So we're looking at smart money moves for women. And if you're a man that you're also watching me, I know you'll gain one or two things from this session today. So just listen and take a very good peek out of what we're going to say, and I'm sure to do you good. So like I said, we are looking at smart money moves for women and for men also, if you would like to join us. So most of the time we find that people have New Year resolution about money. This is how much I want to earn, this is what I want to I want to save, and you have all that. But we want you to do better this year as a woman. We want you to be smart when it comes to making resolutions or planning about your money for 2026. So what is that smart money moves that you're going to make this year that will make this year different from every other year you've ever spent? But the first thing I want to talk about today is that money is good. Everybody likes to spend, but your mindset about money is very important, number one. And number two, your habit with money is very important. Most times, if you look at how much passes through your account in a month, you'll be wondering, where did my money go? Because you've not groomed yourself enough to be able to take charge of your money. Instead of that, the money is telling itself where to go because you are not actually spending your money on errand. So that is one of the smart money moves. Number one is to be able to have the ability to tell your money where it should go. So today we're going to look at some of the mindset that people usually have about money, and I don't know whether you have any of this. So some people feels that I'm not good with money. They just feel, oh, money passes through my hand, but I just find it so difficult to save. I find it difficult to keep money. They have that thing. Some people even fear money. They don't know. When a lot of money comes into their hand, they don't know exactly what to do with it. They just go haywire with spending. They don't know how to really apportion their money in a way that it will work for them in a differently. So another area is money. To some people, is stressful. They avoid it. They feel, I just don't want too much money. Let me just have the little I have and I'm okay. Money is a tool. It's not a test of character. I hope you know that. So I don't know what myth you have about money. If it's we never hold money in my family. Some people have money, but eventually they go broke. Some people have that erroneous myth in their minds about money, and the way your mindset is about money also affects the way you keep money, you spend money. So at times you have age money, but you can't. When they ask you how did you spend this money, you cannot even give account of how you spend it. This shows that you have problems with your mindset with money. So what emotions comes to your mind when you hear about money? I don't know. So you answer that for yourself to know whether your mindset about money is good. Then the habit, some people, if they have money, they must finish spending it. They will never be at rest until they finish spending it. If 1 million inside that account today, they must finish that 1 million before their body can rest. So that is a bad habit. But people are very good also with savings. They will save to the point that they can't even take anything out of it. If you say, enjoy yourself a little with your money, they say, no, they must save. You will see them suffering like this and they will have money. They cannot even take anything out of it. So it's not a type of habit. So I don't know which one of these you actually have. So keeping too much of it and not actually using it is too bad. And then not keeping at all and just spending everything is also bad. So what habits do you have with money? So how can we make smart money moves this year better than how we used to do before? So let's look at some ways we can do that. So I always say to people that you cannot manage what you cannot measure. That's number one. For you to be able to make smart money moves this year, you have to be able to manage what you have. You have to be able to measure what you have. So for instance, if you have maybe a box of food for a week and you don't know how much you have, say, okay, I'm going to eat this for one whole week, and you just keep going there and taking and not really measuring it, you're going to find out that before the week runs out, you're going to run out of the food stuff. So for you not to run out, what do? You have to make sure that how many items do I have in this box? How long can it take me? So when you're able to do all that and measure what you have, then you can apportion it accordingly for the whole week. So that is the same way money also works. So every time you want to be able to manage your money better, then you must be able to measure what you have. How much do I have? Then apportion them. This is for saving, this is for tithe, this is for gift, this is for you have to tell the money where it should go. So that's the first thing. You must be able to measure what you have so you can manage it wisely. Okay, so let's move on. Another smart move you can make this year is you have to spend it with intention. Don't just some people are what they call spontaneous spenders. They don't have any plan. They don't have anything jotted down. They don't have any idea of what they want to do. So everything they do, they see a shoe they buy, they see food they buy, they see drinks they buy, everything they just keep spending. So if you are somebody that doesn't plan, you have no proper intentions about your money, you are going to find out you are going to be in trouble. Women usually find themselves in this. We often spend emotionally. Maybe somebody asks you for money, because of guilt you just say, okay, let me just give this person, whereas you know that this money is very important. You can't be guilty all the time and say, oh, I didn't give this person, she asked me, I didn't give her, he asked me, I didn't give her. If you keep doing that, you never have anything to say. There's the money we keep away, that even if the whole world is crashing, you don't touch it. There, it's called emergency money. So those are one of the smart money moves you make. You always have to know that you cannot spend money emotionally, out of guilt, out of pressure or comparison. That's another thing we also do. When people are buying 1 million naira wig, and you know that you are earning 100,000 and you want to buy 1 million naira wig, is that not craziness? Don't do that. That's one of the smart money moves you make. Don't compare yourself with people. Spend within your means. Another area I want to look at is spending wisely, by looking at what you need versus what you want. Most times we want to spend money on everything we want, whereas we should spend money on the things we actually need, because need goes a long way. Want is just spur of the moment, feeling. Then after a while, after you spend the money, you now start thinking, oh, I wish I didn't buy this, because you didn't really need it. You just saw it and you liked it and you bought on the spur of the moment. So another area we're going to look at today is women need to make smart money moves by savings. You have to save. It's not everything that you make that you spend. When money comes in, that doesn't mean that everything should be spent. I always tell people, within what you have made, there is your savings, there is your capital, there is what you're going to put aside as your tithe, there's what you're going to put aside as gift. So many things like that. You have to apportion everything. So don't think, oh, I made 50,000 today, I made 100,000 today, so that 100,000 is everything is income and has to be spent. No, you have to apportion everything, put savings away, and always remember, when you put savings away, it's going to save you, because there is going to be rain. I always tell people, whether you like it or not, rain will come. And we always call it the rainy day. That means the day you won't have money. So that day, what you put away is what's going to save you. So that is a very smart money move. That means saving money and keeping money away. Another area you need to look at is, as a business owner and you're a woman, you need to learn how to separate your personal money from your business money. Because if you don't do that, you just be spending everything together, everything that comes in by going to your business, everything that comes in goes to personal. So you're not able to separate. You don't even know what your income is. You don't know what the expenditure is. You don't know, what are the debts you have that you need to clear. So it's good to always say, this is the money for business, let it go to the business account. This is my personal income, let it go into my personal account. It's a very smart money move, because it will help you to be able to know exactly what you are making and how to apportion your money. So don't mix the two together. A lot of people do that and they end up not having anything in their account, because every time they need money, they just go there and pick up money. Okay, women need financial safety to make bold decisions. When you are not empowered as a woman, you are not financially, capable. It makes you to submit yourself to things you shouldn't submit yourself to. So keep money away, save money for rainy day. Okay, so another smart money move is learn how to invest your money. As a woman, if you don't learn investment, you find out that you just keep money in your bank account, you keep taking them. One day you go to red, nothing will be in that account again. But when money comes in immediately, you have to apportion it. The one that's savings, the one that's for investment, it goes to where investment should be. And I always tell people, you don't have to have big amounts of money to save, that to do investment. You can always invest with 5,000 naira. You can start with 5,000 naira and start investing. So when you're able to invest 5,000 naira into whatever you see that is viable, you find that the money will multiply over time. So another area you should look at is also investing in yourself, because your personal growth is very, very important. That is a smart money move. That means you are most important in your journey, and when you are enriched, everything around you is enriched. So when you spend money on yourself, maybe it's for a training, maybe it's for a skill, you find out that your life cannot remain the same again. You are moving from one point to the other. So these are the areas I want you to look at this year. To make smart money moves, you have to save, you have to invest, you have to separate your money, your business money from your personal money. You have to spend intentionally, keep money away, tell your money where it should go. Don't spend out of your wants but your needs. What do I really need? That is what should inspire you when you want to spend. And also get some financial literacy training. That's the end of this session. That's where I want to end everything today, because if you don't have financial literacy, you find out that you don't know anything about money, and then what you don't know about, you don't know how to manage. That's just it. If you know how to manage money, learn how to manage money, learn how to run your accounts, learn how to keep records, learn how to do all these little things about money. Is the smartest money move you can make this year. I remember when I used to struggle with my finances, I told myself, I just agreed I don't know anything about money. So every year I enroll for a financial training, sessions. I go both online and physical classes, just to learn, all this little area about how to manage, invest money and all that. And within a year or two, my life transformed completely, because I now have knowledge. Knowledge, they always say, is power. So if you know you're struggling with your money and you did a lot of struggling last year, this is a new year. You can decide to invest in yourself. Spend money to make money. Instead of spend money on your wig, spend money to enroll yourself in a financial literacy class that will change your entire life. I hope when I see you at the end of 2026, you'll be a different person. You will make better moves with your savings. You make better, moves with keeping money, investing and all. So I wish you all the best this year 2026, and I hope you make smart money moves. So see you again next week with another beautiful topic, and you have a lovely week ahead. Bye.